So we are back with another tier list video for Genshin Impact 3.1. Now, as usual, there are always terrible tier lists out there, really bad. It makes me want to cry. We're gonna create another ocean. It's gonna flood the whole world. New characters were introduced like Sino, Candice, Nilo. Well, this tier list, this one's crazy. This one got me cracking up. Let's jump into it. So, looking at this tier list, this is made by Dexerto. Now, looking at their website, they are a general gaming website with, I guess, pop culture. I guess they spread their horizons. Best Genshin Impact characters 3.1 ranked tier list. All right. Let's look into it. If you're looking to put an ideal Genshin Impact team together featuring the best characters in the game, our tier list has you covered. Below, we've ranked every character in Genshin Impact so you can have the best team on the battlefield. Wow. There are many free and banner exclusive characters in Genshin Impact, and they each possess their own unique abilities that have distinct uses and advantages in battle, giving players plenty of options to eliminate their foes. True, very true. So let's jump into the S tier characters. First one's Kazuha, sure. Second one's Zhongli, debatable. It depends. I'll just say that. Sino, Sino is good, don't get me wrong, but he's not S tier. I think he's a balanced character, kind of like Xiao and Ito, kind of. They're balanced hyper carries. They do what they do. They do it well enough, but they're not broken by any means, which is great. That's great for the game. So yeah, not S tier, but still good. Venti, yeah, maybe not like the best, but you know, when he works really well. Tignuri, Tignuri is not S tier by any means. I think he's similar to Sino. Yeah, similar. Worse or better, it doesn't matter really. They're just both balanced. But yeah, they're not S tier. Their descriptions here for each character doesn't really prove their case either. Tignuri is Genshin Impact's first Dendro character and can fill the DPS role in any comp. He specializes in powerful attacks that can hone in on enemies and deal big AoE damage. His elemental skill, I'm not gonna say that, summons illusions that can taunt opponents and pull the attention away from Tignuri and his teammates, creating the opportunity to set up solid countermeasures if you're in an overwhelming combat situation. Their reasoning for this is not reasoning, it's just describing the character. Like, deal big AoE damage. A lot of characters can deal big AoE damage. What makes this character stand above the rest? If you're S tier, you gotta stand above the other characters and you gotta explain that, right? Like, let's say another bow character, Ganyu, big AoE. What makes her better than Tignuri? Higher charge attack scalings. You know, it's like, it's that stuff. You gotta explain that stuff, but they're not doing it. So yeah, this one caught me off guard. This was like a big shock. I almost had a heart attack in my own seat. But Candice is S tier, the one and only Hydro Polearm user. Candice is best used in team comps as a sub DPS who can provide strong support for her teammates. Her elemental skill can effectively push back against waves of enemies as she either rushes forward to deal Hydra damage or uses her shield to block incoming attacks. Again, just explaining the character, not the reasoning why they're so good. You can take any character and just explain their kit and it'll make it seem like they're good, but they're not. Let's say Dory, for example. Dory, what's she do? She's so bad, I don't even really know. But basically, you just omit the part about her 8-second downtime, and then you say, Dory, and you apply Electro, which is essential for Electro-based reactions, especially with the new Dendro element. And if I say that, people might think, oh, Dory's good because she can apply Electro. And then they completely ignore the part about, wait, there's 8-second downtime, Kuki Shinobu exists, Fischl exists, Beto exists, any other Electro character exists. So, yeah. This is what they're doing. Like, Candice is definitely not S tier. Genshin's recent 4 stars are not that good, sadly. Probably because they're trying to balance out for the old broken ones. Candice is objectively bad. She's usable. Every character is usable. People will probably say, my Candice hits like a truck. And I'll believe you. I applaud you. Good for you. But objectively, there are better Hydro characters in the game. I don't know how they put Candace in S tier. Maybe they saw her high scalings on her normals and were like, that's a really strong character. Other ones, Eula, not S tier, really. She's good, but not S tier worthy. Xiao, same thing, good, not S tier worthy. Ayaka A tier, based off this, like how they're ranking things, Ayaka's definitely S tier. I think Ayaka's better than Ganyu right now, and their Ganyu's in S tier. I don't need to say more. I mean, people know that Ayaka's good. Cole A tier. Cole, no, not A tier. I mean, you can make a case because she's one of the only 2 Dendro appliers, but even then, just because they're limited edition doesn't mean they should be valued more highly. We're eventually gonna get more Dendro characters. She can do stuff like with Nilo, right? She's pretty much a must-have in a Nilo comp because Nilo needs the same 3 characters every time. You could replace Kokomi with Barbara, but you get what I mean, right? Especially when Koi's above Xiangling. It's a sin. It's a very big sin. I won't say anymore. You know how I feel about Xiangling. I play her, not because I like to, but because I have to. Yoan, we all know how good Yoan is. It's injustice to put Yoan A tier. Sucrose is still underrated. Fischl too. Beto is also underrated. C tier. Like what? What I've noticed is that, which I think is a good thing, a lot of characters are good. They're viable. I mean, this tier list is still awful. They're underrating so many characters. Beto is definitely not C tier. I like how they put Xingye in C tier. Appreciate that. It's not true, but I appreciate that. Traveler, D tier. You know, I kinda would agree with that before Dendro. Maybe not, but Dendro Traveler is, for one, better than Koi, which is higher up on the list. So putting Traveler in D tier doesn't make sense. Second of all, Dendro Traveler's not bad. Sure, they may be the only option, and as I said, being the only option doesn't make you good. But Traveler is still not bad. Like, the Endra application is fine. Not good, but fine. And definitely above this, whatever this is. And then Amber, the worst character. You know, I don't think so, because Amber can hold elegy, but that depends because you need a 5-star. But I think she is better than Dory. I'm sorry to say, but Dory is, yeah, I won't say anymore. You know what? Bad characters are bad characters. I'm not going to debate who's the worst, because at that point, if you want to play that character, you're a different breed. You're different from me, a meta slave, and I applaud you for that. Speaking of which, I didn't even see Dory on this tier list, and it was made October 12th? I think she was out. No, she definitely was out. Dory's so bad. They don't even want to put her in this. Well, yeah, like, why didn't they put her in here? Amber's in here. The 3-star character's in there. Where's Dory? Anyway, that was a tier list. Candace is somehow S tier. I don't know how. Dory is missing. Maybe she's like 10 tiers above S tier and just too good for this tier list. Who knows? Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you later.